Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Picture channel where I help you see crypto through a clear lens. Today we're going to start on the Bitcoin chart. Just going to keep the chart clean, not going to add too many support resistance areas or any patterns or anything like that. I just wanted to take a quick brief look and show you guys what I'm looking at here on the Bitcoin chart. So obviously, I'm sure everybody knows that Bitcoin created a new all-time high today, which is fantastic, really healthy and great for the rest of the market. Hopefully that means we'll continue to see some upside from everything else as well, which we have been seeing today. So one thing I wanted to go into, because, I am seeing some, prominent crypto channels talking about, this is too high too fast, and we should be seeing like a big sell-off and all these types of things, where I believe from a rational mindset, yes, and from what we see in traditional markets, I mean, we've only really seen some of like the penny stocks and like Tesla do stuff like this, like huge gains, right, in a very short period of time, 126 days, 412% with a fairly large asset. So where I do see the rationale behind their thesis, at the same time, I stick to my plan, I stick to my macro indicators, as I've stated in multiple videos. But another thing is I wanted to look at the correction we just had. So we had a correction of 32%, 30%, and a consolidation range of roughly 4 weeks, 28 days. So for a month, we did consolidate in a 30% range while having a pullback. So based on Bitcoin's previous history, on the weekly time frame, we created a high here and we consolidated for 5 weeks before then finally breaking out and creating a new high, right? So this isn't abnormal for Bitcoin. Could we be in the last leg or the second to last leg? Yeah, absolutely. I do think that is definitely the case, and I believe I was just explaining in yesterday's video that I do believe we're somewhere in this range. We're 60 to 70% through the cycle. So with that being said, I do remain bullish here until I'm told otherwise, until my strategy or the plan that I've put in place tells me to exit the market. I see a lot of people selling and buying and all this stuff, and I really try to let you guys know that you do not need to go all in or all out, right? You need to have a conviction in your plan. If you do not have a plan when you're buying an asset or buying a cryptocurrency, then you shouldn't really buy it, right? If you're buying without a plan, then you should probably just be investing and holding for the macro trends. But with that being said, obviously everybody likes to speculate. So in that regard, you should never go all in and never go all out. If you like a certain asset, crypto, stock, average in, right? Average in on pullbacks, average in on, intrinsically valuable projects or stocks that you like, that you believe have a use case. So that will help a lot. And the same goes for the upside. You don't need to sell all out. Like even for me, for example, I sold half of my speculative coins. I had seen tremendous gains out of those, and I was just really locking in some profits back into Ethereum and Bitcoin. But I'm still holding around half or just under half in most of those positions. So I'm still bullishly biased, and I'm still bullish on the altcoins. So Bitcoin, like what I would love to see is what I was speaking about yesterday. We see Bitcoin move up. Over this time we have gone up, about 14 grand. But you know, I would like to see a stair-stepping effect instead of like this straight parabolic uptrend, because I believe if Bitcoin starts going parabolic like this, you might as well just have most of your money in Bitcoin and Ethereum, or any chart that really has a very strong structure versus its Bitcoin comparative. So going on to Ethereum, we're on a 6-hour chart here. We've been holding this support level for quite some time now. Came back down, retested it, got a nice buy signal right here, came up, created a new high alongside Bitcoin. Not as strong, definitely not as strong of a move as we saw with Bitcoin. And we are currently hitting my target that we had from that ascending triangle breakout that we were consolidating in from the beginning of January to the end of January and broke out in February. So we'll see what kind of reaction we have to this targeted price. I would love to see Ethereum hold and close above 1900. It would definitely add some pressure to the bull momentum. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Moving on to the Bitcoin dominance. And I'll zoom in a little bit here, continuing to hold underneath this orange line of resistance on the Bitcoin dominance chart. If we zoom in, we see that we got rejected again here. So, you know, since we broke this back in, you know, the end of January, beginning of February time, right? We can see that we've had one retest, one kind of overshoot here, but quickly got rejected back down. So we can count this, I guess, as a retest, but we don't really have to. One retest, two retests, three retests, four retests. So the question is are we going to continue to test this until we break it? Or is the sell pressure on Bitcoin towards altcoins more favorable? So again, a weekly close above this level and my thesis could change. As of right now, we're still getting rejected from this very significant resistance level, which Bitcoin cannot, or Bitcoin dominance rather, cannot get above. So I have to stay bullish on altcoins until proven otherwise. So that is what I have for the Bitcoin dominance. I like to give you guys updates on this so you can see what I'm doing from my altcoin holding perspective. Still holding Ethereum strong, still holding my entire trading account essentially in Ethereum or altcoins with a little bit of Bitcoin just in case Bitcoin does have a huge rally and I want to load up on some oversold altcoins versus their Bitcoin comparative. If we look at Ethereum BTC on the weekly, we're still holding like right on this line. So again, I have to remain bullish on Ethereum versus Bitcoin until proven otherwise. Weekly close below this support level and my thesis will change. So I have been getting a lot of questions over the past couple days. You know, should I sell, buy back lower with that correction? And no, I mean, unless you're in like a profitable position or a position that's just completely underperforming, then you should stick with your plan, right? You should stick with your thesis until proven otherwise. These like little 5-10% moves, like they are not going to change my macro or micro thesis, you know, on an hourly, 2-hourly, 3-hour, 5-hour, 6-hour chart. I need to see weekly confirmations of a bias to the downside or to the upside to change what my plan is going to be. So with that being said, as of right now, I'm still bullish on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. If we do see it come down here, close below for a few weeks, I will probably cycle back into Bitcoin in my trading portfolio, not my holding portfolio, just simply because the odds are that Bitcoin will outperform Ethereum until we regain this level, or if we break lower, then I don't think I really need to explain that. But if we break lower, then I'll already be in Bitcoin in my trading account, so that'll be fine there. And I would expect, based on Ethereum dominance, it is the second largest dominance in the market, so these two would kind of go hand in hand. I don't really see Bitcoin continuing to drop here and Ethereum not gaining value versus Bitcoin. It's possible, but very unlikely, right? And we want to go where the probabilities are in our favor. So the probabilities would say that if this level maintains under here, price or the candles remain under here, that Ethereum will eventually gain value versus its Bitcoin comparative. So that's what I have for today. I just wanted to do a market update. I will leave you with a little piece of information. I'll try to do this at the end of each video. As I've said previously, this is called Coinmarketcal, and what it does is give you news events. So, you know, if you're trading like fundamentals and stuff like that, or maybe you don't really know how to trade on charts, this might be a little good avenue for you. You can come to Coinmarketcal and you want to look at the news events coming up for certain coins. Now, you don't want to buy too close to the date. You want to buy in advance and hold. And, you know, again, this isn't financial advice, but what we do tend to see is after these news events or you know, significant updates or upgrades that people are really looking forward to, we will see a correction in price. Not always, but it would definitely be a good idea to put a plan into place to take profit in these areas as these events come to their fruition. Now, obviously, you don't want to do this in a downtrending market, right? But if we are in a macro bull market, a macro uptrend, then you can play this this strategy out and you can have some good success. I mean, unless it's a coin that absolutely nobody cares about, then yeah, maybe you will you know, kind of be left holding a stagnant coin or bag, right? But for example, if we go look at the Cosmos chart, and I didn't get in on this because I'm not really a news-driven investor. I pick things that I think are undervalued. I pick things that I believe will be intrinsically valuable in my holding account. And that being said, I do hold a little bit of Cosmos, not a significant amount, but I do hold a decent amount, which I believe actually I got around this level here that it broke out of around like $4. So, you know, I've done fairly well with Cosmos, but again, it's a very small, minute part of my my account, my holding account. So, but if we look here, okay, this news event started coming out. I saw them on CoinMarketCal, and they were roughly coming out mid-January, beginning of January. So CoinMarketCal will usually post these events, especially on like coins like Cosmos that's like in the top 20 or 30, I believe. They will throw these up here months in advance, so you can kind of like position yourself in these like nice consolidation zones and wait, knowing that, hey, it's a bull market and Cosmos has like three significant events coming up, and you can create a trading strategy or investing strategy around these if, you know, perhaps reading charts isn't really in your strong suit, or you just are a more fundamentally based investor. So yeah, that's my little tip for you guys today. Hopefully that helps. I wouldn't buy Cosmos here, not financial advice, but that I definitely wouldn't do. It's gone absolutely parabolic. Wait for a pullback if you are interested in Cosmos. So I told you guys that I took some profits on my holding account. So I did take, just for full transparency, I did take some profit on Polkadot or Polkastarter at $7.30, and again around $6.50. I sold a little over half of my position, but I'm still holding the rest. If it continues onwards and upwards, great. But if I can get a nice little pullback to lower levels and we maintain in a macro bull market, I would definitely love to pick up some more Polkastarter at, $4.50. I believe that this coin has a lot of momentum behind it, and we'll just have to see what happens. I see a lot of excitement. The IDOs that they're doing, a lot of people have had a lot of good things to say about the IDOs and the process in which they list IDOs. So I will continue to monitor Polkastarter. Pools is another one, and again, this isn't financial advice, and this isn't the best chart to look at because there's only one chart available, and it's on Uniswap, and there isn't much trading history. So but this is, I believe, roughly sitting at around $25 right now, and as you can see, there is no other chart apart from pools versus ether. I believe I got into this one around like 10-15 bucks, just as kind of like, I'm just gonna honestly say it, as a little bit of a gamble based on Polkastarter doing so good. And this is another IDO platform which will be launching certain decentralized applications and doing funding for those off of their website. So we'll have to see how it plays out. I mean, I wouldn't bet the farm on this thing. If you're gonna put an amount, I think I have like less than 0.05% of my total trading account in this coin, so it's not really a significant amount, of my portfolio. Of my trading account, yeah, it accounts for a few percentages, but nothing too crazy. So that might be a good one for you guys. You do have to use decentralized exchanges like Uniswap or 1inch to get this. So that is that. Pros, I've just been absolutely thrilled with how this thing has performed. I got it at $1.50, which was around a $6 million market cap, I believe. It was a little bit risky, so I didn't want to bring it up in the Telegram group too early until I saw some really solid market structure, and I saw this beautiful consolidation zone for roughly 10 days. Showed a lot of strength, a lot of buyers here. So I did post this in the Telegram group for just under, I believe, $3. I believe is the first post, and then I posted again as it was about to break out on the 6-hour chart, right around, I think it was around like 270, 260, something like this. So congrats to anybody that got that. It is also available on Binance, but again, this isn't financial advice, and I wouldn't buy it right now. It's pumped 46% today, but anybody that did see that in the Telegram group, fantastic, good for you, glad that you participated. And remember, if you make gains, it's on you. If you get losses, it's on you. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to point out certain points of interest. I do not tell people when to buy, when to sell. I just let people know what I'm doing and what I'm looking at, and then you make your own decision based on those bits of information that I give to you. But yeah, we did see a major point of interest here with pros, and glad that we took this opportunity here. So congrats, and please guys, like, subscribe, share, and we have the market Cipher link below, the affiliate link, if you're interested in getting this. It's an amazing indicator. I'll continue to preach it because I know that it will greatly improve even beginners' trading abilities. And the Telegram group is also below. Just use the link, get added to the group, and yeah, we got a pretty good community in there. Everybody helps each other, everybody talks, and yeah, it's been going pretty well. So thanks to everybody. Thanks for my community, and I appreciate everyone. So with that being said, have a great night. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.